Hey everyone, Flawestruck here. Before I start the update, I would like to quickly thank Mir54AJ for this cute picture. Thanks so much for making this for me, Mir. You're so sweet. Now, the Alicia team added in yet another achievement book to the game. This one being the Performer book. There are only 8 achievements in this book, so it looks a little easier than the others. As usual, I'm going to walk you through each achievement as I complete them. Let's get started already. Photographer. This achievement wants us to take a total of 5 screenshots. This can be done by pressing F11. I like to press Ctrl plus H to hide the interface before I take screenshots, but I never use the in-game screenshot button because, you know, I like to make life harder on myself. Team support. For this achievement, you need to race in team races. Speed or magic is fine as long as it is the multiplayer races and not the NPC training races. Now this one is a bit complicated since your team needs to get first place, but you have to get 8th. This means you'll need a full room of 8 people as well. You also need to do this 5 times. Fast runner. To complete this one, you need to use a booster in a magic race and cross the finish line while boosting. Boosts in magic races are done by using the horseshoe magic skill. My horse is the fastest. You need to finish a speed race while having a 3 boost or higher combo. This is done easily by letting your gauge fill all the way up and using it right before you reach the finish line. Gangster. In speed races, you need to collect a horseshoe while gliding. Many tracks such as Dwarf Harbor, Granto Canyon, and Sylph Hill have floating horseshoes, but you don't necessarily have to collect one of those. If you break into a glide, you can also collect one of the ground horseshoes while you're landing or falling down out of the glide. Horse treatment. This is a simple achievement. All you need is an injured horse, then just heal him or her with a treatment and voila. Pony. Now this achievement takes a little effort and possibly time, but it's not really that difficult. It can get expensive, however, if it takes you too many breeding attempts. The goal is to obtain a foal that weighs less than 400 kilograms after it grows up. My advice is to take whatever horse of yours weighs the least and breed it with the smallest horse you can find in the breeding registry. Mighty horse. This last achievement mimics the prior pony one, but instead of a horse weighing less than 400 kilograms, you need to obtain a foal that weighs over 500 kilograms after it grows up. Again, I suggest taking the heaviest horse you own and breeding it with the largest horse you can find. And now that we've completed all of the achievements, let's go get that reward. This is one snazzy hat. Now I look all sophisticated with it on. I like that feather too. Kind of goes with what I'm wearing, so I think I'll keep that on for a little bit. Now, these achievements really weren't as time-consuming as past books. It only took me 2 days to complete them. However, the team support achievement is kind of a pain in the horse run. First, I don't like team races, not because I don't like working as a team, but because it's kind of hard to work with people who aren't working as a team. Does that make sense? Sunday team magic races were awful for me. Most of the rooms I got into had one of those friends only teams, and then the other team is just a bunch of random folk who happen to come into the room. And of course, our random folk team kept losing, so that made it really hard to do the team support achievement. Tuesday wasn't so bad. I managed to get into several rooms that were more balanced. The winning teams alternated more since players came and went. Plus, even though both teams were a group of random people and not actually friends, I think we all worked together really nicely. I actually had fun in team races for once. It also made the achievement really easy to do. As soon as I could tell one of my teammates was going to win, I knew I could just drop back to 8th place, and I got the achievement done pretty quick that way. It only took about an hour and a half to do, I think. It was 19 races, I believe. But then at this one point, there's this person who joined the room, and after they won the race, they kicked everybody out and then made the room private. What's up with that? It's like, make your own room and make that room private. It's not hard, and it takes a lot less time than getting into a room, winning the race, and then kicking everyone out. I think these people do it just to be spiteful or something. I don't know how people can just be so... I don't know, insert whatever word you want to call them. It's a good thing for them, though, that I wasn't recording at the time, or else I would have put it in. I know who they are, but I'm not going to say. As for the breeding part, it wasn't too bad. I had to free someone, and I wasn't prepared for that. I usually refuse to free a horse until I'm absolutely done with it, but sadly I had to let someone go early. My so-called pony and mighty horse weren't any good, so I bred Shido a few more times and got Starla, who has a pure white lineage, which is something I really wanted. And thanks to Bella Moonsea for the name Starla. That is it for today's update. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the races.